Welcome back to Love to Live in the Temecula Valley. I am your host, Catherine Materiali. If you're thinking of moving to Temecula and you just want to know where everything is, like the hospitals, the grocery stores, it's so hard when you are trying to research an area and you just don't know how it all fits together. Well, this video is for you. I have been doing a series of videos that are just really simple. It's me and my computer and a map, and I'm showing you where stuff is. And this is another one. So in this video today, I'm going to show you simply if you need a hospital, where is it? And if you need a grocery store, where is it? And how would that relate to what part of town you may choose to live in? That's it. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I do videos like this every single week where I'm just getting really into the weeds with you and showing you where things are. I provide information on the area that hopefully you find very helpful if you're in your initial phases, or perhaps you know, okay, this is where I want to land, but now I need to figure out what part of town I want to be in. So make sure to subscribe. And if you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and hit it because it helps a girl out. All right, well, let's dive right in. So let's start with grocery stores. Okay, if you haven't already, there are a couple of other videos that I have released. The first one for Temecula, I showed, okay, here's where South, Central, and North Temecula is. This is how they fit in regards to the freeways and the main roads. And then the next one I did was showing you where some of those neighborhoods actually are that you've probably researched online. So now that you maybe have narrowed down to some of those neighborhoods that you really like, oh, I really like Morgan Hill, or I really like Chardonnay Hills or Vintage Hills. Well, where's all the stuff that I'd be using? That's what we're going to do today. So let's start with the South and basically just move north from there. Okay. Now, if you recall, I said Duluth is kind of its own thing. So for Duluth, you're going to, you're off of Rancho California Road. You're probably going to head into off of Rancho Cal and probably do your shopping along here, or you might go south or you might go north. And then for wine country, you'll be off of Rancho California Road and you'll probably head into town that way. And Costco or Sam's Club will be your best friend. But let's talk about if you live in South Temecula first. Okay, so I had mentioned Wolf Creek. So we've got Wolf Creek and Red Hawk and all of that. So when you get off of South 79 or Temecula Parkway, you're going to head in this direction here. And you've got all of these neighborhoods that are on either side of it. So right here, this is Vail Ranch. There's a big shopping center here. There's a big shopping center here and here. You've got a Stater Brothers here. We have quite a few of, and I'm not sure what area you're moving from, but the stores that you see are Stater Brothers, Ralph's. Ralph's is of the Kroger brand. Let's see, Vons. Vons is not as common. We don't have Whole Foods here, but we do have Sprouts. So that would be your equivalent if you're a Whole Foods shopper. Let's see. Oh, Aldi is really a big thing here now. Those are popping up all over the place, as well as grocery outlets. And then, of course, we have, the Costco, the Super Target, all of that. So you've got Stater Brothers. And then in this shopping center here, I'm going to zoom in. You've got a Walmart, and this is a Walmart super center. So if you like to go to Walmart and you like to get groceries there too, that is an option. On the other side, you have Albertsons. And remember, I mentioned Aldi. I love Aldi for when I do charcuterie because you can get some cured meats and a bunch of different cheeses at really great prices. And actually, their produce is really priced well. It's small, so you're not going to do all your grocery shopping there, but it is great to go to get a few things. And then you have Sprouts here as well. And there's also, it's not showing, but there's also a Ralph's over here too. It might just, here we go. It's a little bit farther down. So you have a Ralph's there as well. I love Ralph's. It really is going to be what your preference is for what grocery stores that you like. And then also there's it's not showing, but there's a Smart and Final over here as well in this area. So you've got I think it's like right before. You've got Smart and Final, you've got Ralph's, you've got Albertsons, you've got Walmart, Stater Brothers, and Aldi all along there. So lots of options. No super Target. Actually, there's no Target down here. Your Target is off of Rancho Cal, and it is not a super Target. So that would be your southernmost portion. If you were to live in like anywhere in between here, you go south or you go north. But let's talk that central portion of Temecula next. So when you first get off of Rancho California Road, you do have Ranch 88. So my best friend Noi, whenever she's getting stuff to make her pho or spring rolls or anything, and she needs fish, this is where she's going. That's kind of the biggest grocery store there. And then you've got a Vons here. This is also where Target is now. It's not a super Target, but they do have grocery. It's not just to the extent of like the super Target that you would have in the off of Clinton, Keith. And then another Aldi, which is great. And then if you continue along, then you hit an Albertsons right here. So not as many options along Rancho California Road, but you do have a few things. But also when you live along this central portion, it's just so easy to go north or south. You still have a lot of options. And then when you are on the north side, you've got a bunch of stuff here. So if you get off at Winchester Road, you've got Food for Less. That's also of the Kroger brand. You've got Costco here. You've got Trader Joe's across the way. I will warn you, it is one of those Trader Joe's where the parking sucks. So just be ready for that. There is a new Trader Joe's though up by the Sam's Club. So if you're like me, then you might hit up that one because there's tons of parking. And I think it's actually a little bit bigger of a store too. So you got Trader Joe's, and then right next to Trader Joe's, you have Winco. I love Winco for for bulk items. They've got, grain, they've got cereals. So if you like to get loose items, that's a really great option for you. And then if you continue up, then let me see here. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, yes, I don't want to miss Sprouts. So Sprouts is right. It may not show up. Let's see here. It's not popping up on the map, but on this ring road, the road that goes around the mall, there's shops all the way around. And there is, actually, it's not a Sprouts. I'm forgetting. Oh, Roots. It's called Roots. And it's just like a Sprouts. Well, there's DSW. Hey, if you want some shoes, but it's really close to DSW. So Roots is another store that's just like Whole Foods or Sprouts. But then if you continue up and go this way, then you do have, this is where the Sprouts is. So you've got a Sprouts here. And then if you continue up, now you're into Murrieta, but it's still going to be the area that you shop. You've got another Aldi. You've got a Vons, and the Vons also has gas. You've got an Albertsons here. And so you do have those same options there as well. And then if you also live in the north part of Temecula, like I said, you may head up to this portion of Murrieta. You've got a Sam's Club here. You've got another Trader Joe's, which is the one I was talking about. And then also you have an Amazon Fresh. My husband loves Amazon Fresh. Honestly, I don't know if it's just my age. Well, it can't be because my husband's way cooler than me, but I am not used to the fact that it just has the cameras and knows what I'm putting in my basket, but he's used to it. He loves it. I'm old school. I like stuff scanned, but you do have options there too. And like I said, that is a really great Trader Joe's. So that's the grocery stores that you would go to if you lived here. Now let's talk about the hospitals really quick. And this is an easy peasy one. So If you are on South 79, if you're in the southernmost portion of Temecula, and I'm going to talk Kaiser and then I'm going to talk non-Kaiser, right? Because if you have Kaiser, then you're going to look for your Kaiser locations. You have Temecula Valley Hospital. Now, you guys, there are urgent cares everywhere. There are plenty of doctors' offices with primary care physicians. You've got specialists up here. I will tell you that if you I have had friends and clients where they have something really unique. They will drive to San Diego for some of those specialists. And even my son Bennett, when he had this quirky eye condition pop up and we ended up in, going to the doctor and he sent us straight to the hospital. We have Rady's up here. We're part of Rady's, my family for the kids. And he sent me down to Rady's down in San Diego. And I'm so grateful for it. My son ended up being in the hospital for a few days. Grateful for the care that they gave him. But so you will probably find that if you do have something that is more unique, that you will be going to other areas farther away. But there are plenty of specialists. They just get booked up here in the area. So Temecula Valley Hospital. And then really for Temecula, that is the only hospital per se. But you do have others that are right close by. Like, let me see here. Well, let me point out Kaiser really quick too. So your closest Kaiser location, if you're a Kaiser user, is right here off of Winchester Road in Jefferson. There's a Kaiser location. It doesn't pop up on the map, but just know it's right there. But Kaiser has put in a lot. They have really expanded in this area. They see a need, fill a need. There is, let me point out a little more Kaiser here. Now we're not in Temecula anymore, but just so you know where it's at. So if you were to continue north, and I'm trying to get to Clinton Keith here. So I live in the West Marietta area, okay? And off of Clinton Keith, you do have Inland Valley Hospital, but there's also another Kaiser location here. I actually have a client who is a physician there. And then they opened another location here off of Wildemar Trail, right by the freeway. And then there is a big, beautiful location right up here. There's another Kaiser here where they have their medical offices and hospital. So coming back down again, this is where you have the Loma Linda Hospital. I have been a patient there, and I will tell you from firsthand experience that I had an amazing experience there. The staff and the medical staff were wonderful. And then coming back down again, so I mentioned Southwest Healthcare Inland Valley off of Clinton Keith in Wildemar. There's another location here that's Southwest Healthcare, that's Rancho Springs. And this is where, if you're going to have a baby, I've had 2 children in this location. And again, had an amazing experience. And they also have the NICU there, which is a really great feature. And it is connected to Rady's too. So these are your main medical hospital hubs. And like I said, if you do have your specialists that you want to stay with in those other areas, then absolutely do. But you definitely have plenty available here for your medical needs. So there you go. We talked grocery stores. We talked the total opposite end of hospitals and medical centers. Hopefully this helps you. If you want me to do a video on anything in particular in the area, please do drop a comment and let me know. I want to do that video for you. And if you're looking to explore the area and you want to know more, first of all, subscribe to this channel, because every week I'm delivering more content that hopefully will be really helpful for you in your research mode. And if you're at that point where you just really want to talk to somebody who knows the area and will care for you, I would love to do that for you. Either shoot me a text or send me an email. My info is below, and we'd be delighted to be a part of your story and help you find home. As always, thank you for spending time with me, and we'll see you on the next video.